Foremost, thank you, Pastor Eric, for your warm introduction and for your incredible leadership and partnership that you provide to the state of Maryland and to the Charles County community. To the Peace Lutheran Church congregation, thank you for welcoming me with open arms and open hearts to your home of faith. I'm grateful to be joined by members of the Moore-Miller administration, including Dr. Laura Hargrove, who's our Faith Outreach Director in the Governor's Office of Community Initiatives. Dr. Hargrove does God's work in bringing together the diversity of faith-based communities of our state and making sure that their voices are heard. And to my Chief of Staff, Jerry Royale. Jerry recently worked at the Archdiocese of Baltimore, so we're grateful to have her in our office. Thank you to the numerous elected officials that are here who came to worship with all of us, including Charles County Commissioner President Reuben Collins, Vice President Ralph Patterson, Board of Education members, and health officers. As chair of Governor's Office of Interfaith Council, I've learned that not all doors open after a single knock, and not all blessings come after a single prayer. The power of faith comes collectively, and thus the purpose of the Interfaith Council is to create an inclusive, supportive, and collaborative environment where leaders of different faiths can engage in dialogue, build relationships, and work together for greater good. Because the true essence of religion lies in its ability to guide us toward greater empathy, to uplift the marginalized, and to promote more just and equitable society. As many of you may know, Pastor Eric serves on the Governor's Interfaith Council, and without a doubt, Pastor Eric is one of our most dedicated, engaged, and active members. His voice brings tremendous power, the power to inspire, the power to heal, the power to unite us together against those who try to divide us. Our administration and our state is better because of his efforts. And after being here in person today, I can see where he gets his passion from each and every one of you. Your selfless congregation leads by example, serving its neighbors and tackling food insecurity in Southern Maryland. The Moore-Miller administration is grateful for our Elsie's Pantry, which serves over 600 people annually. And this is how we build a state where we leave no one behind. You've led with your heart and taken action, connecting Peace Lutheran Church's teachings to those in need. In reflecting on the importance of your mission to strive to walk alongside and stand with the poor and the powerless, I'm reminded of a powerful saying. The two most important days of your life are the day that you were born and the day you discover why. The second day is when you learn the purpose of your life, your why. And yet, both these days and every single day in between and after bears God's handprint. Every day, God reveals what truly matters. What will matter is not what you bought, but what you built. It's not what you got, but what you gave. What will matter is not your success, but your significance. It's not what you learned, but what you taught. What will matter is not your competence, but your character. What will matter is every act of integrity, compassion, courage, and sacrifice that enriched, empowered, and encouraged others to emulate your example. Living a life that matters doesn't happen by accident. It's not a matter of circumstance, but of choice. And we know that faith teaches us so early on in our lives the importance of serving others. And as Governor Moore and I believe, service is what will save us. Because when we lead a life of service, you go from a life of me to a life of we, from a life of consumption to a life of contribution. And remember, what you are is God's gift to you, and what you become is your gift to God. On behalf of Governor Moore, myself, and the Moore-Miller administration, thank you for lending Pastor Eric to us on the council. Thank you for opening your house of faith and putting your faith into action every single day. Together, we will build a state of Maryland where no one is left behind. May peace be with you.